Hi, this is Orsinith Smith, the conductor of the Philharmonic Orchestra of Indianapolis, the city's largest volunteer orchestra. As we approach our 80th season, we thought we would take a moment to introduce the members and some ensembles from the Philharmonic in virtual mini concerts. This video features the brass section. Paul Bork, principal trombone of the Philharmonic, will introduce the first work.
And now we'll play Die Bankelsangerlieder.
It is great to hear these instruments and these musicians from the Philharmonic. The brass section brings such unique sounds to the orchestra setting, the trumpets with their melodic sense, the horns playing beautiful background harmonies, the trombones with their strength of harmony and big majestic melodies, and the tuba supporting it all with round and direct sound. Before we hear the second work, Paul, could you please introduce the members of the brass ensemble?
My name is Paul Bork. I've been playing the trombone for a long time. I had the good fortune of having good teachers in high school and college, and have enjoyed playing orchestral music and brass quintet music for years. I'd like to introduce the group. On trumpet we have Tom and Marcy Renken, a married couple playing the trumpet. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, well, we met playing in the Army. We're both former military musicians. I retired from the Air National Guard a couple years ago. Music has always been something I've enjoyed, and playing with the Phil has also been a great fun for the last 5 years.
I have really enjoyed playing in brass quintets in many different musical settings, and it's been great to not only play music but explore music with actually my husband. And we played a lot of duets and in different orchestras. When we moved to Indianapolis, it was actually one of the things that brought us into community here in 2008. the Philharmonic Orchestra of Indianapolis was one of the first groups that kind of opened its arms to us, and it sort of became a local family since we were new to the area. It's been great playing ever since.
On horn, we have Dave Poncar.
Hi, I'm Dave Poncar. I, like Paul, am originally from upstate New York. Transplanted here when I went to IU, School of Music. My wife and I, she's a musician as well, we moved to the Indianapolis area, which we found was an area with a great amount of musicians. I've loved playing in various groups for the 36 years I've been here. I've been off and on member of the Philharmonic, played in brass quintets such as this, Carmel Symphony, Columbus Philharmonic, the Indianapolis Symphonic Band, the brass choir, a lot of great quality groups around here, and that's what I love about playing, is there's so many great musicians to make music with around here. My day job, I'm actually a band director, a junior high band director in Greenfield, so I love the fact that I'm trying to teach kids my love of music and sharing that with them, and hoping a lot of them will follow in the footsteps of playing for their whole life, not necessarily as professionals, but just enjoy making music with friends throughout their whole life. It's a great way to go about living.
And on tuba, our foundation, on the double C tuba, we have Andy Meyer.
Thank you, Paul. I'm Andy Meyer. I started playing the tuba back in 5th grade, so that's about 52 years ago, not to age myself. I have played with the Philharmonic since about 1982 or 83, so almost 40 years, so that makes me one of the longer sustaining members of the orchestra. There are a few of us that have been around that long. At one point, I had hoped to make music my full-time career, and I went to college, in fact, for that. But at some point, reality set in, and I ended up actually doing some work in the pharmacy, and I've really spent my career as a pharmacist, but I play music almost every night at a rehearsal or certainly, practicing at home. And I can't think of anything any better. Music just brings so much joy and happiness to your life. It doesn't get any better than this, so I really enjoy doing it. I love the Philharmonic.
And now we'll play the third movement of Victor Ewald's Brass Quintet No. 1.
That was a brass quintet from the Philharmonic Orchestra of Indianapolis. Thank you all for your information and for your playing. I'm Orsineth Smith, the conductor of the Philharmonic, and you have been watching a Philharmonic virtual mini concert.